Collective, this is Janine, the Celestial Messenger, here to give you a message today. Today is February 24th, 2026, and I hope to give you a reading from the Thoth deck, the Kipper deck. Grab some tea leaf fortune cards, and at the end, to give you a message from the Whispers of the Lord, Ganesha. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining my channel and listening to the messages that I have for you today. Also, wanted to remind you, today starts Mercury retrograde. Mercury has to do with communication, things from the past, resurfacing. So please be careful with computers, telephones, hard drives, software. Things may malfunction, or there may be a mix in communication. Also, the past, something in the past that you may have not fully closed the cycle with may resurface again. So please be careful out there today, and let's get a moment to thank God, Spirit, Source, for residing in my temple. Holy Spirit, we ask that you continue to guide us and protect us. We ask that you give us insight and guidance on our current situations. We ask that you lift the veil of falseness and reveal that which is hidden from us. And we thank you for your blessings, your wisdom, your power, and your work in our lives. We also ask that all monitoring spirits go deaf and blind. We release all negative energy in peace, power, and love. And thank you, God, for being here with us today and providing all the blessings that you give to us: the clean water, the fresh air, the sunshine, the rain, the snow, the winds. Thank you. Thank you for our food. Thank you so much for our lives and being here with us and guiding us. We say this prayer in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. So let me first clear the energy with Palo Santos. Remember, this is a collective reading. Not everything will resonate with everybody. Therefore, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, or come back at another time and this may resonate with your story. I'm going to call in Spirit now so that we could get some clear and concise messages. This may get a little loud for a moment, so you might want to turn down your speaker. Okay, we're going to start off with the Kipper deck, and then we'll do some clarification with the Thoth deck. Thoth deck's a little bit hard, but we'll get through it. So 3 shuffles. I think I'm going to do a different spread today. Spirit, please give us clear and concise messages in light of what's happening out there today in these great spiritual streets. What's happening in our lives today that we might need to be aware of? may have something to do with a main male. It's a 1 card. There might be potential, opportunity, or new beginnings with this main male. Next card out is a message. Might be coming in from a main male. 7 has to do with reflection, assessment, and gaining knowledge. He may have news of unexpected income. So, let's see if I could put this a little bit better for you guys to see. Use this. We'll put rose. I'll put this one right here. Okay. So far you have a main male. You might have a message coming in from him. The message may be about unexpected income. You can see this. Let's put that like that. Okay, next card out. Oh, we might be taking a journey soon. Due to this unexpected income and this message, gonna have something to do with a mature woman. And the last card out, it may be from an official person. Once again, this is collective reading, so please take resonates and leave the rest behind. Please like, share, and comment. Subscribe to my channel. And thank you all for being here. I'm really happy to give you this message. So let's see what's really going on. The thought deck will give us more insight. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3 shuffles. I'm not going to take any reversals. Looks like you're all going to get some kind of news, unexpected money, something that you're not looking towards receiving. A message may be coming in, but remember, there is Mercury retrograde, so the message might get confusing. Or you may be confused about the message. Please be safe on your journeys today. As it has, Mercury retrograde also has things to do with mechanics, machinery. And in other words, Mercury is going backwards, not forwards. Okay, here we go. First card out is the Sun card. That's a beautiful card. Next card out will have something to do with an Emperor. Could have to do with the Knight of Disc. Disc is Pentacles. Pentacles is, of course, an earth sign that rules elements of the earth: finances, career, material, physical, practical, stability, possessions, and nature. Also has to do with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn signs. Oh, might be having something to do with the Lover. This Knight of Disc might be a lover coming in who is operating in the Emperor energy, or you may be operating in your Emperor energy. And this is the truth. Swords is oh, this is sorrow. No, this is sorrow. It's a three of swords. They may be bringing you bad news concerning a lover. I don't know, we're going to see. We're going to find out. Swords has to do with the element air. That has to do with your thoughts, logic, intellect, power, communication, awareness, perception. And it rules Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is coming in real fast by swiftness. It's a wand. Wand's fire. The element rules Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Also, the Emperor is in Aries. It might be shocking. Cruelty, Nine of Swords. Swords is fast too. It also has to do with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So maybe something legal is coming in. And your last card is Domination. Two of Wands. So far we do have a Sun. There is a little bit of, there's going to be happiness. Over here we're going to do past, future, and current energies. That's your future energy, which is the Hermit. If you can see all these cards, I'll give you the meanings in a few minutes. And this is past, future, and this is current. You're in your Princess of Cups energy. Cups is a water energy. That has to do with Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So, here we go. Let's get some clarity going on. Main male. The main male significator and co-provider of a novel. In keeping with the time, he's a fine gentleman, a so-called man of quality, and we meet him in his study. Note the paintings in the study. It might refer to the other cards. Okay. The first card represents you, the reader. So you're in your Sun energy. For more, an example, sex reading, he's the partner of the main female. Okay, that's interesting. So he is going to bring in Sun energy, and Sun is happiness. It's a major arcana card. So this main male may bring you something very happy concerning a message about unexpected income that will provide you on a journey. You may be in your mature woman energy, and this may be coming from an official person. Somebody from the government, somebody from the state, somebody from the county, something it might possibly be coming in. So this main male has a lot to do with your Sun card. Sun card is a major arcana. It has to do with happiness. Okay. So, the Sun, like I said, the Sun card is a major arcana card, and that's the happiest card of the deck. It also represents Leo. So when you draw the Sun as your first card, it seems like you're going to be very happy hearing from this main male who brings some kind of message. And it may have to do with receiving some money that you are not expecting. In this reading with the Thoth deck, it means glory, gain. This card here means glory, gain, riches, triumph, pleasure, truth. Could also mean vanity, arrogance, manifestations, recovering from sickness. Okay, so that's a positive card, the Sun card in the Thoth deck. The next card you have is the Emperor. This may have something to do with this main male. He might be holding Emperor energy. It's also a major arcana card. And the Emperor represents a conquest, a victory, ambition. So maybe something you've been working with, you're having a victory, some kind of conquest. This may have to do with some kind of, I don't know, there's an official person, so it might have something to do with the law. Your next card out has to do with the Knight of Disc. This Knight of Disc is going to somehow come into the picture. So the Knight of Disc is Earth energy. That's your Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. He may even come in and have a message for you, or she. Please put tarot cards to have no masculine or feminine, no sexes to them. It's just the energy. So the Knight of Disc is clever, impatient, and material manners. Being a hard worker. So possibly by your hard work, the message may even come in the form of taxes, since it's tax season. But it might have to do with love. The Lover's card is a major energy here. It's a major arcana too. And in the Thoth deck, Thoth deck has a lot of different meanings, but its openness to inspiration, intuition, intelligence, second sight, frivolous, union could come in. So because of this message that you may be receiving from this main male, it might be a message of love. Beautiful so far, what I see. Although it may have something to do with sorrow. It may bring you a little bit of sorrow. Maybe somebody from the past is returning and offering you something, some kind of, either cup of love. And it's possible that you might not take it. So that's Swords energy. It's air, so it moves very fast. It's going to cause a disruption in your life. Somehow, some way, there will be some kind of disruption. Possibly some arguing, fighting. and tears. Or it could mean honesty and money, or selfish acts, yet sometimes generous, deceitful in words. So this Knight of Disc, who once was probably your lover, this main masculine, may come into the picture during Mercury retrograde and cause you some unhappiness, sorrow, and tears by words. Being sharp in his words. So that might happen. Remember, take what, this is a collective reading, so take what fits, leave the rest behind. The message is coming in very fast. This message right here. And the income, unexpected income, is coming in very fast. It's going to take you on a journey. So let's put this over here because we're talking about swiftness. Okay, so swiftness. That's a fire. So that also is fast. So that's your fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, which is also an Emperor energy. So let's see. Swiftness. Too much force applied too suddenly, very rapid rush, but quickly passed and expanded. Violent but not lasting. Swiftness, rapid courage. You have to have courage and boldness, confidence, freedom. Because this Knight of Discs might be coming in, like I said, very sharp words. He's untrustworthy. He may create violence or warfare. It's also competition. Your next card out has to do with dominance. It's a 2. 2 of Wands is fire also. So it could have to do with a fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. It looks like Sagittarius could be coming in. It's about partnerships. Unity. Like I said, somebody from the past might come in and be sharp with their words. It's going to take some strength. They possibly might want domination over you. But it does say harmony of rule and of justice, boldness. Have some courage when you're faced with this. They may be seeking revenge. You're going to be seeking resolution. The message may be generous, proud, sensitive, ambitious. It's also having influence over others, authority, power, or domination. So they may want to flex a little bit their power over you. This Knight of Disc. Main male back here. But definitely coming in with a message. And Nine of Swords. It's going to be cruel. It's going to leave you with sadness. But remember, this Mercury retrograde, you all can get through this, okay? It's cruelty, despair, malice, suffering, loss, misery, burden, oppress. Maybe he's coming in and telling you that he's burdened. Maybe he's telling you that he's somehow taking a great loss. Probably in material matters, because he knows you're getting some unexpected money. He might want to journey towards you because he knows that you're a mature woman and you're really smart with your money. And you may be the official person, collective, in this reading. Okay, your past was the Knight of Swords. This is a fast-moving energy. So maybe too fast with haste. Maybe this main male right here came into your life very fast in your past. It looks like he's returning. He's swords energy. Like I said, fast-moving energy, the elements air. Might even have something to do with communication. Knights usually come and go. They don't stick around for a long time. They're in and out. But he came in really swift, or he may be coming in very fast. It's the fire part of air, wind, and the storm. Violent power and motion applied to a manageable element. He is represented as a warrior with a helmet bearing a revolving wing and mounted on a maddened steed, which is the horse. He carries a sword and a knife. He's active, clever, subtle, fierce. He's courageous, skillful, but inclined to be domineering. Okay, so yes, in the past he was very controlling, very domineering. That may be why you put it into this main male from your past. He was abusing his power. That made you go into your hermit energy, or it's going to make you go into your main energy, because this past, future, and present. The Hierophant is very just. It's a major arcana card. It's having justice in your life. It's also being true to your belief system. Maybe you felt that he was being unfair by being, showing his power and moving fast towards you, bringing in cruelty, some sadness into your life. That's all pertaining to the past, because it looks like you have a good outcome right up here, the sun. I do know the Hierophant has to do with your belief system, religion, being just. It's strength, toil, and endurance. Using your manifestations. It's having an explanation. Why you probably don't like this energy of domination. This person that was moving in very quickly towards you, masculine energy. Also, the Hierophant has to do with teaching and goodness of heart, help and patience, organization and peace from your superiors or your beliefs. It's having a lot of beliefs in your peace, power, and love. But currently, you're operating in your Princess of Cups energy. This is a very good card. It's with love. Cups is always about love. So, whether masculine or feminine, you are operating out of love, patience, kindness. Let's see, it has to do with the element of water. That's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. It's also being very intuitive. So this is present. This is your present energy. Maybe you're going to release this person with peace, power, and love after they go off on you. This is what it looks like to me. They're going to come in with some sharp words, but you're not going to have it. As you know, it's going to cause you some heartache and pain. They're going to come in trying to dominate you, rule over you, exercise their power and authority over you. And you're just not going to take that. You're going to act out of love. She is very generous, kind, diligent, benevolent, careful, courageous. She's pitiful. She uses mercy. She uses her intuition. She's very intuitive. So this is the energy collective that you are in right now. You're operating out of love. And love is the highest frequency there is to operate out of. So when this person does come in with this message, phone call, text message even, we're going to talk a little bit about these next. It does look like the message is coming in very fast. It may bring some sharp words. It may not be something you want to hear. It may be a past lover. You currently are in this energy. It may be from a Earth person, or it could be from an Aries. You are operating right now being happy, and you're operating in your love energy. So this main male here that has a message may come in very swift, because he's using his, that's past though, he might have used force to come in and domination. That cause you heartache, pain. Nine of Swords is somebody stabbing you in the back. It was very swift. He might come in with very sad news, but it does appear to be a past lover. But it's going to make you go into your Hierophant energy, which is possibly using your discernment and thinking about it, because you're going to operate out of love and you will find happiness again. Okay, so that's what we have for that. So remember, the sun and operating in love is like the two most highest frequency, and that's what I see that you're in right now. So even though this being masculine may come in with this message, operating in swiftness and maybe cruelty with his words, you're going to be okay. You're going to think about before you speak. You're going to operate in love. Okay? So that's what I see there in those two cards. So let's talk about your unexpected income now. I think you're going to get this unexpected income from an official person. This official person here may bring you in some unexpected income. It's a 9. 9s are good. 22. It goes 4. 4 has to do with stability, structure, and manifestations. So this official person may bring in something that helps you become structured, may help you become more stable in your life. It's for you. Remember that it's for you. You don't have to share. You don't have to be generous with anybody, okay? This is your unexpected income. This is a gift from the universe. So, I'll let you know a little bit more about this card. Unexpected income. Here we see the significator giving a coin to the needy in front of the house, card 20. It doesn't seem like a lot to the giver, but is significant to the recipient. Literally, it is a small sum from an unexpected source. For example, a surprise work bonus, a small billing error you fixed, a reduction in your gas bill, a bonus cell phone minutes. It's not as large as the amount in the sudden wealth card. The unexpectedness leads to a notion of suddenly, swiftly, surprisingly. Traditionally, the card shows some bills and a paper on the table, leading to the idea of small bonds, notes, payments, household accounts, offers, purchases, invoices, and checks. Something lucky occurs around everyday financial activities, such as a raise or unexpected money from work or an investment. Traditionally, this is also the card for formal contracts requiring a signature. The timing is within 2 weeks, and could possibly be coming in fast. 2 weeks is pretty fast. Let's see. It also has to do with your stability, structure, and your manifests. And the person who may be coming in to give it to you may be an official person. But once again, the May male came out. So a May male may want to call you with some pretty swift words, ask you for a loan. But remember, this is for you, for your stability. Okay? This is towards household, your finances. This is something that goes in your favor. Like maybe you possibly overspent on a gas bill or water bill or your cell phone bill, and you're going to get credit from it, or a bonus from work. But it's going to come from an official person. So, like I said, it could possibly be a tax, something from your taxes, because that's coming in for a lot of people right now. This is somewhat challenging card. We meet the official person in a marble foyer of the Officers Club, where he greets us with a fine bearing and a noted saber. The many medals from his imperial campaign shine against his bright red coat. Literally, he's any person in a uniform, such as a military man, police officer, or fireman. As a description of another person card, he can stand for forcefulness or even humorless person. The official person loves ceremonies, prompts, hierarchy, regiment, and order. Gives tasks to official person, and he will make it so. Thus, next to non-person cards, which it is next to a non-person card, he could stand. Let's see. Next to a non-person cards, it could also mean it's happening whether you like it or not. You may be in a situation where you're not in control. Somebody else is giving the orders. When this card isn't an actual military officer, he can be an official person such as a policeman or a judge. He might be an unapproachable and intimidating if he isn't a friend or a relative. But the card also sometimes acts as an exclamation point describing a neighboring card as official. So this is official. This is a neighboring card. It's official. It may lead to a journey. So somewhere, somehow, you're going to receive something kind of notice that you're going to get some unexpected income within a matter of 2 weeks. It may take you on a journey. You might have to go pick it up. Or you may just take a short journey someplace. It does look like it's going to be on ground, so it won't be in air. Okay, so we got number 10 card. 10's about usually completions. It's a cycle that's over. The journey card illustrates travel by first class. Notice the wealthy man on the platform standing with his fine leather luggage, not too far from the dimensions of the second class. Card 10 stands for all forms of transit and vehicles, as well as vacations, travel, escapes, and round trips. It's time to start or take a step forward. Leave your old and familiar situation. Depart for new shores. This might concern your work, your family situation, or your relationship. Maybe it's also time for a trip. This card represents all kinds of vehicles. So, since it's Mercury retrograde, definitely check all your fluids in your vehicle, okay, before you go on this journey. If you take your car, make sure everything's in good mechanical order. That's my advice to you right now. When you do get this unexpected income in, you might want to go take a short trip somewhere, because it's just, it's not that much money. Okay, so we're dealing with the mature woman energy. Remember, this could be just energy. It doesn't have to do with the he, she. It has to do with just the energy we're working with. So, but, there could be a mature woman that may be in the mix here. She's a gracious lady of a certain age. She's elaborately dressed as she sits in her salon. A mature woman, she generally listens to your concerns, offering aid and good advice. Also, look above this card to see what's on her mind. Okay, so it looks like a window. Okay. She's generally, let's see, some also look above this window to see what's on her mind. She is a counterpart to the card 5. She is important female relatives, such as a grandmother, mother, stepmother, mother-in-law, aunts, godmothers, etc. She can also be a female authority figure, executive, guides, or teacher. You want her close or in front of you, far away behind you, or with a false person. She could be a problem. But it looks like she is going to be here to help you. She's helpful and knowledgeable. She's an older woman. If she brings pleasure as well. But let's see. She is also a lover and a wife. She's very mature. She also represents teamwork and cooperation. And tens is about completion. It's the end of the cycle, so possibly there may be an end going on with the main man that came out. Okay, so let's get some messages from the tea leaves. Maybe that'll give us a little bit more description of what's happening. So let me find my boxes. Here's my boxes. So put away my cards. And we're going to get you some messages from the tea leaf collective. And then we're going to get some messages from Whispers of the Lord Ganesha. Put away my thought deck. Also, if you collective do read tarot cards for yourself, make sure you keep them in a safe bag if you take them anywhere. That's a helpful hint. Okay, so let's get some messages from the tea leaves. I'm just going to pull a few messages here. Let's see what kind of message you might be getting. We do know that it's coming from, probably an official person. So you might be winning a court case. Who knows? Because it does have to do with a judge. Or maybe you're getting some news that somebody has been arrested. The main male. Or they may be in trouble with the law. So, kind of watch out for that. Okay. One more shuffle. Let's see what kind of qualities these persons might have. And just would pull a few. We have the tortoise, slow but surely getting ahead. I would say that had to do with your unexpected money. So you are working slow and steady, but remember, you are going to get ahead. That has to do with earthly matters. So we're talking about Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. It has to do with elements, career, material, physical, practical in your stability, structure, something you manifested. This is the torch. It's having spiritual developments, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So with this small blessing that's coming in, you might gain some spiritual knowledge, possibly from this mature woman, maybe an aunt, a mother, a grandmother, maybe some advice with that person. The vine is to seek out information that will help you. So I would say from that mature woman, maybe ask her, what you should do concerning a journey or unexpected income. I would say it's going to you should probably put it towards your stability. That's what it's giving you advice about. So something that's going to provide you a little stability. The vulture. I was talking about this. Somebody's not going to be happy with you getting that unexpected money. They're going to think it's theirs. They're going to come in and they're going to use possibly some abusive words, sharp words. It's going to put you in your head a little bit. You're going to be having a little anxiety. You're going to worry that someone is against you. They may ask you for a loan, and then because you don't give it to them, they may use their words, that possibly you owe them something. But remember, collective, that blessing is for you. It's not for somebody else. It's coming in for you. So please take it as a blessing, and also show gratitude to God, Source, Spirit, for giving you that blessing. Okay, your next card out is Tiger. This could possibly be a warning, doing something risky, taking a chance, or possibly with your unexpected income, you might be taking a chance, but it's risky. So please ask advice if you think it's risky, or if you think that giving to this person is going to cause you anxiety. You might want to discuss that with somebody who's mature, a mature feminine energy. She may give you some good advice. Or even talk to God, about this whole situation. Because it says you're going to get spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding concerning that. So that's interesting. You might want to meditate, talk with God, what you should do. Sometimes, it's not good to take chances. Don't be risky. This might be a warning card, I would say. Because it's just a small amount. It's not a great, huge amount. Maybe you save it for a rainy day. Maybe I'm a mature woman. But whatever you do, it looks like you've gained some enlightenment. You've gained your position of authority. So you have a throne here in your spiritual development. So that's what that's about. So because you've handed something over to God or the divine power, Source, Spirit, you're gaining enlightenment. You're gaining authority over your stability, over your financial issues. Something here upon the earth. And that is what I have for you, collective. Next, I want to read you a message from Ganesha. Ganesha is related to earthly matters, which goes hand in hand with this reading. So let me put away the tea leaves, cards. Remember, this is collective reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Or if you come back at a later date, it may resonate with you. Also, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. like my messages, subscribe. Okay? You're obviously here for reading, so please subscribe. So, once I have the 100th subscriber, I will be making an announcement of who wins the Starseed Oracle deck. It's really a beautiful deck. It has some nice messages here. It's an Oracle deck. It's about messages. This is by Daniel Noble, the artwork, but Rebecca Campbell did the writings on the cards. Okay, so on with the reading. So we're going to get some messages from Whispers of the Lord, Ganesha. So we're going to give this 3 shuffles and see what card we're going to be working with today. Remember, choose, be wise about your unexpected income. Don't let the sharp words of somebody get you too depressed. Have anxiety. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on some good messages about this unexpected income. Coming in. It has to do with your earthly realm, your stability. It has something to do with your finances, career, material, physical, practical, and stability in positions. Has to do with also something in nature, so it all has to do with something here upon the earth. I would say more towards your stability, or maybe even something you manifested. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to cut the deck. We're going to get a card. Guidance. Seek some guidance from a mature woman, possibly your grandmother, your mother, your aunt, an older sister. Seek some guidance concerning possibly this mean masculine, or somebody who may want a loan. Like I said, it looks like they might be coming in for some kind of, they know about your money coming in. They know you're getting something. Whoever this mean masculine is in your life. It could be somebody from your past that came in quick and left quick. Once again, it could be a feminine acting in her masculine energy for the masculines out here. So please be aware, somebody from your past is coming back to possibly ask you for a loan. So before you do give them money, seek guidance. That's what you're being told at this time. Or even hang on to it. 33 might be a synchronicity number for you. Let's see what 3s represent. Groups, growth, expansion. So it's about expansion, maybe in the earthly realm. That's what we're talking about right now. Okay, so seek some guidance. Guidance is all about learning to communicate with your soul and discovering and manifesting your purpose. Maybe you need to use your intuition. Ganesha is worshipped and adored in the Trinity of Hinduism, which is made up of 3 authorities. The story goes that during the period of dissolution, the water and the wind were demolished and the earth evaporated. The gods discovered a huge aura of light where Ganesha was enshrined. Guidance is based upon communication. The soul can send you messages through symbols, synchronicities, hunches, sudden inspiration, dreams, and even direct channeling. Consciously connect with your guides, heighten your psychic abilities, fine-tune your skills to be present, and pay attention are all important parts of the learning and receiving of guidance. As you open up, your soul begins to communicate your inner purpose for this lifetime to you. When you learn to hear and recognize its promptings, your life starts to take on a magical quality. Remember that you can ask Ganesha to support you in creating and raise make a point to look at spirituality from new perspectives that may be unfamiliar to you. Be willing to talk with people whose experience and beliefs are different from your own. You may need to move out of your comfort zone in order to do this. You will be able to feel richer for it. If you are concerned about getting true information about your personal life from a psychic or intuitive, you can prepare for it by asking from your heart to receive information that is for the highest good. Be sure your motives are pure. You ask the psychic to channel the words that your own soul wants you to hear for your spiritual growth. Rely on your intuition and your inner knowledge rather than your intelligence or conscious mind. Watch for synchronicities and opportunities. Trust your instincts and pay attention as your messages can turn up from a variety of sources. Be attentive to your dreams. You may want to keep a dream journal. It is possible that a pleasant surprise will be coming your way soon in regards to your work. This could even be a new job opportunity. It could be even a bonus. Engage in the energy of men in your life or in the energy of Ganesha to assist you with the task at hand. So actually it says to seek your own inner wisdom, your own guidance, because you know what is right for you intuitively. You're going to have some messages, or pay attention to your dreams, or synchronicities all around you. Something that happens in multiples, like 33, for example, that has to do with growth and expansion. That might be a lucky number for you, collective. And that's what I have for the reading today. I'm very happy that you tuned in to hear the reading. I wish you peace, power, and love in all of your affairs, and wish you for a happy day. Thank you.